Welcome, Gemini, to your weekly reading. This is for the 20th to the 27th of October. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Gemini, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We will then move on and look at your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Gemini, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Gemini, I'm going to start off over here with King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now, my dearest Geminis, what I am seeing for you is that at the beginning of the week, we are seeing somebody come through presenting as King of Pentacles. This could be a masculine or feminine. It is the energy of King of Pentacles I'm speaking about. And King of Pentacles is somebody, Gemini, who has a very good understanding on how the material world works. They understand money. They understand the law of reciprocity. They are stable, they're grounded, and they're solid. This could be somebody already in your life, or it could be somebody new coming in. And what they're coming in with is something to do with what abundance and prosperity means to you right now. Because we see that what they're coming in with is very closely associated with your happily ever after right now. Now remember, our happily ever afters change as we move through life. We are speaking about your happily ever after right now when it comes to your abundance and prosperity. So, King of Pentacles could be your boss that gives you your dream promotion. King of Pentacles could be your significant other that comes in this week and says, Gemini, it's time to move. We need a bigger and better apartment. King of Pentacles could be that new romantic partner you meet this week that takes you on the most wonderful date. And on that date, my dear Geminis, you just realize you have so much in common, and the date lasts for 5-6 hours. Whatever King of Pentacles is coming in with, it gives you this feeling of, I'm on my way to my happily ever after. So a very positive start to the week. Right, let's move on now and see what your possible challenges are. And we have the Tower and Judgment, two major arcana cards. So we know that this is a big message coming through. Now, Gemini, what I am seeing here will probably not relate to everybody, but there is a possibility that there is going to be quite a dramatic event that takes place this week. This is our Tower moment. But as you can see in this particular card, we've got the lightning striking the bark, and out of the bark flies the butterflies. So we get this essence of something big and dramatic happening, but there is potential here for a transformation. And this is our judgment energy. So, my dear Geminis, whatever this is going to give you an opportunity to stand up and honor who you are and what you stand for. It's actually a blessing in disguise or a hidden opportunity. Either way you look at it, this is going to be your chance, my dear Gemini, to put yourself first. I will give you a simple example. If the Tower, for example, is the energy of, say, you and a family member not getting on, and it reaches a climax this week, and there's a huge argument. Say it's you and your sibling. Now, because it's your sibling, Perhaps, my dear Geminis, in the past, you usually let it go. You usually let them get their own way because you don't want to cause problems in the family or upset your parents or your other family members. But this week is different because when the lightning strikes that bark, when that argument ignites, you're not going to keep quiet. You're not going to let them get the better of you. You're going to honor who you are. You're going to speak your truth. You're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to protect yourself. And by doing that, my dearest Geminis, you bring in a transformation. So what you could bring in is the end of this constant fighting between you and your sibling, because they can see, oh no, Gemini is not somebody I can walk all over. Gemini knows how to put up a good fight. This, my dear Geminis, I feel could be what you've been waiting for. And remember, there's opportunity here to fly free, to become the best version of yourself, and most importantly, to be true to who you are. Now let us move on and see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have Queen of Cups and Ace of Cups. Now, Gemini, you are presenting under this message as Queen of Cups. Once again, it does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It is the energy of Queen of Cups I am speaking about. And Queen of Cups is our queen who is emotionally very wise and mature. This is the queen who works with her intuition. She trusts her gut feelings, her premonitions, and her dreams. She knows that when she channels and works with Spirit, she gets the answers and the outcomes she desires. Spirit is telling you that this week, my dearest Geminis, you are going to be feeling the energy of our Ace of Cups. Now, it's incredibly auspicious when we see an ace coming through under messages and advice from Spirit, because we see the presence of the hand of God coming through, giving you the cup of abundance. And as you can see in that cup, we have the heart. Spirit wants you to know that this week something's coming in, and it could be what we saw with our King of Pentacles. It could be, my dear Geminis, you standing up for you, or it could be the general theme that comes through in quite a few areas this week. But you are going to feel like your cup is running over, and your heart, my dear Geminis, is being touched and filled up in ways perhaps that you haven't felt for the longest time. Because you are so intuitive this week and so open to Spirit, I do feel that this cup is going to touch more than one area of your life. All Spirit wants you to be is open and aware and get ready to receive. It's your time, my dear Gemini. This is a gift from Spirit to you. Be open to receiving and claiming what is yours. Right, now let's move on and see what your hidden blessing is. And we've got Eight of Swords and High Priestess. Now, my dear Geminis, this Eight of Swords energy could have come through in any area of your life. It's just a feeling of, I'm stuck. I can't see my way forward. There's no options open to me. I don't know which way to turn. And sometimes, Gemini, this happens to us when we feel incredibly overwhelmed, when we feel insecure or full of fear. This energy is inclined to set in. But as you can see, this young girl looking in the mirror is completely free. It's just a feeling we have at a moment in time. Now, Gemini, your hidden blessing this week is your intuition, is your connection to Spirit. We must not underplay this. There is a reason why we saw this Ace of Cups coming through. There is a big gift coming through, a gift you are going to feel. Once this channel is open, my dear Geminis, make use of it, because this is going to give you insights, epiphanies, realizations, ideas that have never come your way before. And once this channel is open and you're working consciously with Spirit, my dearest Geminis, any energy similar to our Eight of Swords is naturally and easily going to slip away. And what you will be left with, my dear Geminis, is your strong connection to Spirit. And this is not an intellectual or a logical energy. It's an energy that comes from another place. It's very hard to explain. You will feel it through your intuition. You will be getting downloads in your dreams. And my dear Geminis, please watch out for signs and symbols because they'll play a big role this week. Many of us have got our own particular signs and symbols that we know are signs from Spirit, but generally this week, the butterfly and the rainbow are very strong signs for you. So whenever your own personal signs come up and these signs, please know, my dear Geminis, that your connection is heightened to Spirit. What you will be receiving now is going to open you up to new pathways and possibilities that you never saw before. Right, let's move on now and see what the possible outcome of the week is. And we have Three of Pentacles and the Moon. Now, my dearest Geminis, you are ending the week on a really positive note. If you have been feeling uncomfortable or unsure in some kind of group environment, and this is the moon energy creeping in, this could be, my dear Geminis, that you feel as though you're not connecting to your friends like you usually do, and you might be getting a strange feeling that things are not what they should be. This could be that you've got a feeling at work that your colleagues are all meeting and going out and not inviting you. There are times in life, my dear Geminis, we might just feel disconnected and left out. What I am seeing for you at the end of the week, if this is relevant to you, this energy is going to be leaving you. It sometimes happens, Gemini, and it could be our imagination running away with us, or it could be that actually something was going on and perhaps it had something to do with us, or perhaps it didn't even have anything to do with us. Whatever it is, by the end of this week, I do feel that this moon energy of what's happening, feeling insecure, feeling a little nervous about everything, dissipates, because Three of Pentacles tells me that things get back on track. This energy of being part of this particular group is cemented again, and you feel as though, yes, everything's okay, and you are back in the collective circle. Right, let's move on now and get a final message for the week. So we just want to see what Gemini's final message is for this week, please. And we have Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Devil. My dear Geminis, this Ace of Pentacles is the pentacle we are seeing on our King's lap. And once again, we see the hand of God coming through, presenting you with this pentacle, this new opportunity to walk down a new road, to experience something different. So we know that it is a blessed energy and it's meant to come into your life. Knight of Pentacles tells me, my dearest Geminis, that you will be accepting this pentacle. You feel the possibility it can bring in, and you're looking forward to getting going and making something solid out of it. This devil energy is connected to our Eight of Swords, and it's just letting us know that you are going to be able to release yourself from anything that you feel is blocking you or holding you back. You are going to rise above this kind of energy through your connection to Spirit. because you're going to see this, my dearest Geminis, for exactly what it is. And when we rise above it and we look down on that energy, we can see, okay, I understand why I felt trapped and stuck in that particular position. Okay, I understand why I thought that person was toxic. But once you've risen above it and you're looking down on it, it's already releasing. Remember, this is falling under your unexpected blessing. Any energy, like Eight of Swords and the Devil, is releasing for you because you, my dearest Geminis, are above it. You see it for the low vibrating energy it is, and you know that it has no room in your life right now. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending you all so much love.